Right, if you thought we loved coffee enough to drink it in literally bucket loads, now we're going to cook with it, we're going to bake with it, because that's how much we love coffee. It isn't just a drink, it's a culinary muse. It's inspiring delicious recipes at every turn. And this next one will be the perfect pairing for Jacob's Cadbury Caramel Mocha, one of my favorites. Ooh. Enter the baked coffee donuts, and there are many of them. They're going to awaken the senses and tantalize the taste buds, hopefully, if we get them right. Now, these are really, really simple, buddy. So we got coffee, and we're going to treat it in as many cool ways as we possibly can. So you're on glaze duty.
Yes, which is simple.
Yeah,
you're on the trickier part, though.
So I'm going to be mixing the ingredients, and we're going to kind of invert. We're going to flip the script just a little bit, and we're going to mix the wet first, and then we're going to sift through the dry to make sure there are absolutely no lumps, because we've got quite little donuts here, so we want the consistency.
Is there any way that you could possibly get the coffee into the batch of batter as well?
Yeah, you can. We're going to put it in everything. I might actually just line this with coffee. I thought you were joking.
So we're putting it in the batter, it's in the glaze, and while we're at it, we might as well just make another
yourself
cup.
One to drink,
just to enjoy and drink. So let's just do that. And talking about this flavor right now, I am absolutely loving it. Cadbury's caramel mocha has been infused into this Jacob's coffee, which is just superb. And like I'm showing you right now, it is so simple to mix together into a warm cuppa, anything that you need right now. Let me open that properly.
And here's the inside joke, okay? So we've been literally touring the land, doing amazing things and having these moments, which is so cool in our crazy schedule to just put the brakes on, enjoy some fly fishing I did last week. So we have made random cups of coffee in the most random, crazy places, and there is nothing like it. Just pressing stop and just chilling out and having a coffee. And as a result, for me, the Cadbury, I like the whole nut, but the caramel, I'm not a sweet tooth, but that, woo-wee,
it's not
wins
too
me
sweet.
over. It's not overpowering.
It's overpowering. And like you said, man, I had an opportunity to have this when I was doing some weird and wild tobogganing. It was so cold outside, moving through the swiftness of it and having that chill factor come through. What a moment to do exactly that, to just take a step back, to kind of reflect on all the adrenaline action happening, and then like having that super enjoyable sip. It was like the cherry on the top of a beautiful moment, man. It was good stuff.
Man. And I suppose it begs the question that in your normal working day, do it. Take a moment, use that coffee break to actually press pause and just work yourself in. Okay, so I'm working in the dry here. I've got sugar. I hope that's going to sift through. So it comes through nice and fine. And then I added a half a cup of our Jacobs in there just to get the coffee flavor, because you want the coffee to kind of resonate through every element, every layer of this beautiful little...
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, sorry, I just, while admiring what you're doing right there, I had a sip of this and I forgot how good it is. I was talking it up and really highlighting it, but like, guys, come on, how did you get this so right? It is so good. This is me in the winter chill. This is my perfect state. Just...
Okay, this is looking absolutely
beautiful. I could do that all day. Yeah.
I know, it is so delicious, and I think you're on the money there because it's not too overpowering. Okay, so I am pretty much done with my batter, which is absolutely awesome. And you can make a start on your glaze, but I think what we love about this and why it's just such a beautiful plug and play for those moments, the Jacob's Cadbury Caramel Mocha combines those rich flavors of coffee that we love with that little sweet aftertaste of caramel and then the indulgent taste of chocolate. It sings, it provides comfort, it's an indulgent, I'm going to say, drinking experience that is both creamy and satisfyingly sweet. It's going to press that button, making it a delightful treat for those who enjoy just a hint of decadence in their coffee. And you can also have fun with those coffee flavors. It might inspire you to think of a dessert, something slightly different. Okay, so I'm going to start filling our little ramekin little dishes here.
Cool, and I'll work on the glaze because this is very quick and simple. And like you said, we're going to add decadence to this one too. We've got some icing sugar over here, vanilla essence. And then what I've done is I've just used some of the Jacobs that we've just made now, and I'm adding a dash of that just to infuse that decadent coffee experience into it all. And then I kind of whip that up into a beautiful glazing texture. Look at that. If I can show that on the camera right now, it's already coming together so perfectly. And this is what we kind of just glaze on top of what you are popping into that baking tray there, man.
I know, and then these go, once you've filled all your little ramekin holes, that's what they're officially called, you literally pop it into the oven, 180 for 16 minutes or so. I would just keep an eye on them. and then they come out beautifully, and then you can kind of glaze them and eat as many as you can stuff into your face.
Brother, this glaze is
Oh,
so
beautiful.
good. Look how this works. I've just obviously taken one of the pre-made batches out and just showing them, Zanzi, how good this glazing comes together. You can get creative with this, make some shapes or go wild, but my mans, we done a thing here, yeah?
Buddy, I think we need to have a little taste. I'm not going to fill the rest of these ramekins for the sake of giving us 10 seconds to taste these babies and actually see if we've nailed the flow. So maybe you can pass that little plate over. That looks beautiful, Guy. Well done,
you ready for
buddy.
this? Bon appetit.
All right, let's go for it. Thank you, son.
Bro, cheers, man.
Nice and fresh, ching ching. Beautiful. I want coffee.
Oh, and you got it right here in the best way ever. Well played. Expresso.com. Get some magic in your mouth. This is so good.
Oh, that'll press the dopamine button. Absolutely beautiful. Go to expressoshow.com to find this one.
Find your wonderful. JACOBS. Wunderbar.